G'day everyone. Right now I'm just scanning the plains to the south of a city in China called Xi'an in the Shaanxi province. It's in northern China, and to the southwest where this is, approximately 64 kilometers, is meant to be a big white pyramid. I'm not getting anything. Well, I'm actually getting west-southwest at this point. I'm trying to think, is it under a dam, a body of water? Why would they get rid of it? I mean, if I found that there was ancient aliens in my backyard, I'd want to keep them as a precious archaeological site. Why would China hide this? Anyway, here we are. I'm going to do my Battle of Yavin trench run now. Here we go. That marker in the distance is the centre of town of Xi'an. This is my best Battle of Yavin trench run. You're going in too low, pull out, pull out, pull out. That's what happened to Porkins, isn't it? Porkins in Battle of Yavin, he went in too low or something and he blew up. Anyway, there's my trench run. I'm not really getting much as far as big white pyramid. So I'm pulling out now to show you where we are. There's my marker in the centre of town, as you can see, or southwest. There it is. And if I pull right out, you'll see it's in northern China. I'm using national map. It's a worldwide map from Australia. It's on a par with Google. I prefer it. And Google could censor something, so this probably would too, being Australia. Not the best record when it comes to globalist activity. So anyway, up north is meant to be smaller pyramids, about 100 kilometres north. Well, I thought, here's a plateau here. I thought that's a good spot for a pyramid because they generally end up on plateaus. I know, they are in Giza. Why not? And, Aztec lines up on a plateau. So I've done my 360 scan here, looking for any high spots. They don't recognise buildings as high spots, so sometimes cliffs and things can end up flat. There's some high-rise buildings around and they tend to be flat. I didn't find anything up on these plateaus, which are what are they? Let's compare them with the rest of the territory. There is altitude on this thing. Again, this is at over 500 metres, but down in the valley where we are at, looks like 400 metres-ish. That's what the arrow is telling me. But down here on the bottom right. That's what I like about this map. So I had a good look along here too. I didn't see anything with my trench run. And going back to town, however, there was one thing. And that was just north of, not far north. If we go to, there they are, somewhere about here, in this Xi'an town. There they are, these squares here. So I'll grab the measuring tape and we'll pull it out there and we'll plonk it in the middle of town. We're looking at only about 11 kilometres to them. And this one didn't have any altitude, but then again, they don't give buildings altitude, See that? It's flat. It's just a photo. But they do the terrain. And we do have a couple of mounds here. That's all I've found. And they're like burial mounds. I'm trying to hide the control button. That gives me the follow me drone effect. Okay. And that is pyramid-ish. But mainly because they've put a bloody square around it, isn't it? Could be a mound, a burial mound. And here's another one next to it. So we'll zoom in there. They've got some trees and stuff on it. It's not exactly excavated. I don't know what they're doing here. It is a little bit pyramidal. And is that the right word? Did I pronounce it right? And it is at the Hangyangling Museum. So at least there's a museum there. I'm sure, China is very industrious, and this is actually quite a nice area. If you're going to live in China, you'd want to live here. It's pretty good looking as far as the mountains and everything. And they're a bit crazy with their mountains. Look at this. Like I said, this does altitude. if I pull in down here, sideways, see the highest bit here? There we go, somewhere around about here, right? That peak there, oh come on, there, that peak where the cursor is 3,749 metres. So they're not little mountains there. And hey, check this out. Well, I couldn't find a pyramid. I can find a big ass peak. Speaking of big high spots, in pretty much Tibet, really. Way out here in Tibet, you know, you got your Himalayas here through Nepal and whatnot, and you got your Mount K2 up here in this big white spot here, which is, I think, is more impressive than Mount Everest, quite honest. K2, it's crazy. And then you go through this massive, massive desert, and to the northern end, you got this other big white patch. Now, this gets surprisingly high. There's 7,000 metre peaks here. Now, what you do is you pull in sideways, and you'll find, there it is. Well, first of all, there's, I'm very bad at, I don't know why maps are so hard to control when it comes to zooming in, like just a little bit, it just goes a bit crazy. You line these two mountains up here, obviously the pyramidal one in the background, I can actually see what I'm looking for, and this one here. Now, well, fuck, sorry about that, Jesus, back, where the, I've done a Pawkins, I've gone in too low, pull out, gone into, there it, anyway, here we go, 7,439 metres. See, we're not mucking around here, are we? They're big mountains. Look, why is it? I'm scrolling and I can't pull out. And then you scroll a little bit and then bang, it goes in at 1,000,000 miles an hour. What the hell is with these stupid maps? Anyway, so there's a big one. And there's another big one over here, the pyramidal one. So we go back to our low trajectory. We line up that big mountain, 7,400. Now it's doing that bloody thing again where you scroll a little bit and it goes 1,000,000 miles an hour. Okay, I've lined up the big one and there's another big one here. So we go past that at pedestrian pace with this damn stupid, I can see it now. There it is. The black tooth up in the distance, there it is. Let's go and have a look at this. What the hell? What the hell is this? Are you kidding me? Well, I'm going to leave it at that. See you later.